About ready to bring you today's game. There are a few clouds to cover the sun for today's game between the Virginia Cavaliers and the USC Trojans. Hey folks, this is Brad Nessler, and I'm joined today by the coach Lee Corso and the former quarterback Kirk Herbstreit. It's week one of the college football season, and you can just feel the electricity in the air.
USC has been stressing all week that they need good play out of their defense, and most of the success will revolve around this linebacker. As the leader of this defense, he's looking to step up big today and really slow down this rushing attack of the offense.
Let's send it down to midfield for the Coke Zero coin toss. Virginia is getting fired up down there as they get ready to boot this opening kickoff. And with that, we kick off our season. Across the 30. And he's taken down at the 37-yard line.
Hey, that's a pretty good return there to open this game up.
They'll go to work at the 37. First down, 10 yards to go. Man in motion. And they might be coming with a blitz here. Pass is tipped away. And he did a nice job breaking up that pass.
Well, he did a great job here of not risking a big gain. Instead, he just batted it down.
The D-line pinches down. Two tight ends here. He drops back. They knock it down. Incomplete. He threw that to a guy who was well covered, and it almost got intercepted.
Yeah, he's very lucky. That ball was only tipped.
3rd and 10. The defensive line moves in tight. Going with the shotgun here. Passes, and it's almost picked off.
We knew this drive was in trouble if they couldn't get the pass game going.
And I think it's safe to say it didn't get going at all. No one caught a pass on that drive, and that, my friends, deserves a major league yoke.
He punts it away, and it's a great kick. They'll bring him down at the 24. They'll start this drive at the 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Run left side. He's out to the 30. Across midfield. Inside the 30. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. Guys, did you see how fast he is?
This kid's one of the fastest players in all of college football. He runs a 4.340. He is a burner.
And he uses his speed well. Just watch that last touchdown run, and you'll see what we're talking about.
And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And this one's away. Brought down at the 22. The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it. The offense will start at the 22-yard line. First down, 10 to go. They're showing blitz. It's the tailback. Tackle at the 25-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
The blitz was pretty effective on that play, Coach.
Yep, they plugged up the holes well, so the back was not able to go very far. He
goes out of bounds around the 29-yard line. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They give to the tailback. He's tackled at about the 35. So the halfback picks up the first down there with that 6-yard gain.
Nice first down run there. This running back has made some really nice moves coming out of the backfield.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Pulls it in, and he wants more. And he's level at the 42. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
Defensive line looking to clog that middle. They line up in an I. Here's the run. Got a hole. Stiff arms, but he can't break the tackle. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
I agree with you. He's such a natural runner.
Complete. He's got room. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. 5 wide. And they motion a guy to the left. Got a man. Watch out here. What a collision. So the completion goes for about 5 yards and a first down.
And, Coach, this is becoming a very nice drive that they've been able to put together. That's 3 first downs, and they're still going.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Tackle around the 32-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. They come out with a big set. Man in motion. Gets it. He's in space. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. Good play for the offense that time.
Yep. Good play and a pretty touch pass by the quarterback.
Absolutely. Right on target.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. High formation here. Play action. And this one's broken up.
Even a fingernail is enough sometimes to change the trajectory of the ball and break up a pass.
Looked like he got a little bit more than a fingernail on it.
Even better then.
The defensive back's moving in closer. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. Couple of yards there.
Good pressure from the defense. They brought the heat. Wasn't much room for the running back to work with.
And so it's another third down upcoming here. And they have 3 bunched. He drops back. Complete. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Yeah, we saw these guys on Wednesday in practice, and they ran this play over and over for about 20 minutes.
Well, if we can get it right in practice, then you usually can get it right in the game as well.
Drops back to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal. So they go to the air, and they come away with 6, Kirk.
And, Brad, I got to tell you, that's not an easy thing to do there. The defenses nowadays are so tough when you get inside the red zone.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. USC to kick this one off. He kicks it. He's to the 20. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. The offense now will take the field, and they hope to have the same success they had on their last drive. They're packed in tight on the line. Tailback brought down for a loss. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
And they swap out the running back now for this next play. He drops back. Throws complete and he's hit right away. I thought that one was going to sail high, but he pulled it down.
Hey, Brad, the ball is never out of reach if this young man is on the receiving end.
Still, they've got some work to do here on third down. They picked up 5 on the play. They'll work from the shotgun. Looking to throw. Now he's scrambling. Looks left, intercepted. What an interception by the cornerback.
I love it. A defensive back with soft hands. This kid can play.
First down, 10 yards to go. Backfield in an offset I formation. Here's a screen pass. Gets it to the back. Loss of 2.
Number 19 makes the tackle at the 39-yard line.
Second and 12 coming up here. Backup running back comes into the game now. Throws complete. He's got room to work. And they get a few yards on that little reception.
Check it out. He ran a good route on this play. And the timing of the pass was good. And they were able to get a nice gain.
And we're all tied up at the end of the first quarter. It's third down and 3 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. This place is starting to get fired up. Here's the run. Got a hole. He's taken down at the 16. He got the first down and much more.
I'll tell you what, this guy is a threat every single time he touches the ball.
Kirk, you're absolutely right. I like this guy more every time I see him.
So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. Stays in bounds to make a nice catch. How about that pass, Kirk?
You know, guys, one of the things often overlooked in college football is the relationship between a quarterback and his receiver. Here, you can see that these two are definitely on the same page.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. And it's knocked down.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
They come out with a big set. Option to the right. Tackle. Around the 1-yard line. 2 yards there on the option keeper.
The defensive lineman came away with the tackle on that play.
That's what he's there for. This senior is a great run stopper, and he is tough to contain in the middle of that line.
He's going to run for the end zone, and he doesn't get in. It looks like they picked up a yard or a little less.
An experienced coach would want to run this play.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. They must be expecting something up the middle here. End zone picked off. How about that defensive play?
What I liked here was the way the defense reacted as soon as the ball was thrown. It allowed them to come up with the interception.
What I didn't like was the decision by the quarterback. He's a smart kid. He knows better than to throw a pass like that.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Got the corner. And they make the stop at about the 25-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. It's second down and 5 to go. They line up in the jumbo set. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. 3rd and 9. Ball on their own 21. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. He gets hit out of bounds around the 34-yard line. What a run on 3rd down.
You know, we're always talking about the importance of converting on 3rd down. If you're going to have any kind of success, you got to be able to keep these drives alive, like they did right there.
Hands it off. He tackles him for a loss.
From a defensive coordinator standpoint, it can really help out your scheme when you get excellent run support by the corner.
Not only does this kid tell him not to throw to his side, he's telling him not to run to his side. Yo.
Back to pass. Knocks it down. The wide receiver wasn't able to hang on.
Well, you talk about a solid hit. This guy is a true enforcer.
So we're looking at another 3rd down here. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. Scrambling around. Steps out of bounds around the 44-yard line. They'll get a good chunk of yards on that play, but they're still looking at 4th down.
Maybe that will perk these guys up a bit and get them going on the next drive.
It's a great stand on that set of downs by this defense. They gave the quarterback the underneath throw, but wouldn't let the receiver get to the sticks. Nice job.
An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
And, you know, we talk time and time again about how important turnovers are.
You know what they say? The team that commits the least amount of turnovers usually wins the game.
Takes a handoff inside and stopped immediately. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Gives it up the gut, and down he goes at the 22. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 3rd and 4. Ball on the 22-yard line. The D-line pinches down. Takes it and he's tackled short. And they just stuffed that one.
Hey, this is a great play here by the defense to bring him down before he could get to the sticks.
It's 4th down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away.
The defense calls a timeout.
4th down. They come out in a punt formation. Booming kick. Gets out to about the 31. Not a bad return.
I like the patience here. Then the ability to turn on the field once he recognized the opening.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Can't haul it in.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time.
Got a way to get your hand up.
You can disrupt a lot of plays when you're in that defensive end position, especially when your head's up, and in that case, hands up.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. He's scrambling. And they get the sack.
Kind of looked like he hesitated a little bit too much here.
You're right, Kirk. The protection was good, but they're not going to hold him out there forever.
So no luck on that drive as they go 3 and out. He gets it away. Catches it, and they've got him. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. They'll go to work at the 27. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. He's looking to pass. Caught over the middle. Brought down at the 35. Good job on the pass there.
Yeah, let me tell you something. These passes are exactly what they need to put pressure on that defense.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Good tackle there in space.
Oh, this is a great job by this young man to get the ball out of his hands. He was facing an all-out blitz and didn't panic at all. Nice pass and a new set of downs to show for it.
Fires in a hurry. Interception. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. First down, 10 yards to go. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He launches one for the end zone. On the pass, touchdown. Guys, how fast is this kid?
Well, it's pretty simple. You can see it right there. Nobody on the field can stay with him.
This deal, I don't think anybody in the country can keep up with this guy. He's out there playing catch me if you can.
And he converts the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And it's off. And down he goes at the 31-yard line. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. They'll take over at the 31. First and 10. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Tackle made at the 44.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball. And if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver. And he threw that one up for grabs.
This is one of the things that drives a coach crazy. You don't want to do anything stupid. Make mental mistakes that may cost you the ball game.
He's taken down right at the 36-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
Yeah, and this is a play that we saw in practice the other day over and over again.
And as a coach, you like it when all that practice pays off and your players execute in the game like they did all week in practice. Good job.
And he's taken down at the 21.
Now that's what I like to see. This first down came because this kid was not afraid to go over the middle. Nice job of beating the man coverage on the slant route.
Timeout called by the offense.
The field goal unit's out on the field, and they're going to try to get these guys 3 points before halftime. He gets it up, and it is good. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. I have a feeling this ball is going nowhere near the return man with this kickoff, most likely to end the half. Tackle made at the 29. We've reached halftime, and we couldn't have asked for a better first half. The score here in Charlottesville is Virginia 14, USC 10. We are set to start the second half. Both teams are on the field, and we're ready to go. He's to the 10. Gets to about the 24-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. First and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Brought down at the 29-yard line. This kid's in a lot of discomfort, and I got to tell you, this is a shame. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 29. They line up in the jumbo set. On the handoff. Watch out. Whoa, he just took a licking. An impressive first down run, and man, he was flying.
That was almost... Adios, sweetheart. You better take a good angle on this kid, or else he is gone.
Here's the run. Got a hole. Tackle at the 38-yard line. He's been taking it to the opposition all game long. Now that's over 100 yards rushing on the day for this kid.
Yeah, this guy's run over and around this defense all game long. He's a pretty good-looking football player.
This is sure a good way to start out the season. 100 yards in the opening week. Not bad. Not bad at all.
He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time. They line up in the shotgun. He scrambled. He's at the 30, and he's tackled at the 23. They pick up another first, guys.
They've got a decent drive going here.
Yep, the offense is doing exactly what they have to do. Move the sticks.
They come out in a goal line set. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. Second and 9. Ball on the 22-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass. He gets sacked on the play. The blitz was the call, but the D lineman was the one who made his way to the quarterback.
And he showed great quickness getting off the line into the backfield. This guy can move for a big fella.
The offensive line didn't do a very good job of picking him up that time. There were guys coming from everywhere.
He's got to throw it in a hurry, and they got him. It's 4th down, and they're ready to punt this one away. And this one is a beauty. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. One-man backfield. There's a player shaken up on the play. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 30. Backfield's in an offset I formation. They give to the tailback, and they make the stop around the 38-yard line. About 8 yards there. It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Here's the tight end. Dropped.
The intended receiver on the play.
3rd down and 2. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They throw a flag. Big opening. And there's a penalty on the play. Let's see who it's on. They'll line up for another 3rd down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a 3rd down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
It's 3rd and 11. Ball on the 29. High formation here. Complete, brought down, nothing doing. The receiver did come down with the ball, but he'll be short of the first down.
Yeah, I just can't figure out why you run that play on 3rd down.
And outside of an incompletion, that's the best thing this defense can ask for. A short pass and nowhere for the receiver to run.
And this one is a beauty. And he has it on the corner. Tackle made at the 46. And he got good yardage on that one.
Yep, but that last guy didn't make the tackle. We'd be talking about 6 points right now.
One thing about this guy is how fluid of a runner. He's such a talent.
They line up in the jumbo set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's at the 40. They'll bring him down at the 34-yard line.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
They're packed in tight on the line. Gives it to the back. He fights forward to about the 33. The halfback picks up a yard.
And that was a really good stick by this sophomore linebacker.
They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Now he tries to buy some time. Going right, intercepted. Got some open field. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. The quarterback is really upset with himself. If he had that pass back, I'm sure he would have gone somewhere else.
This was a very athletic play by the linebacker. He was waiting on the ball and then made a fantastic interception.
1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. D-line is making some adjustments. They hand it off. Brought down around the 45-yard line. Not much there. Maybe a yard. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on their own 45. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Hands it to the back, and he's got open field. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. A gain of 8 on the carry. 3rd and 1. Defensive line looking to clog that middle. New running back now into the backfield. Little handoff. He's taken down at the 45-yard line. And they get enough for the first.
What's interesting about that short run on 3rd down is now they have the ability to go to play-action pass and stretch out this defense.
I was just going to say that, but don't be surprised if they don't go and go to the air right now.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Right back to the run game, and this time he's met immediately. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more.
There was no room for the halfback to go anywhere right there.
That was a design run blitz by the middle linebacker, and they played the run about as well as you could.
And he's tackled at the 42-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 35. They come out with a big set. Tackle at the 39-yard line. That play was designed to pick up a 1st down, but they didn't do it.
It looks like the receiver just lost track of where he was on the field.
These guys will give them that rinky-dinky play all day long. You need more than that if you're going to get a 1st down on these guys.
The defensive back's moving in closer. High formation here. He drops back. He's tackled at the 31-yard line.
Unbelievable pass. They don't care what down.
They can't let that happen. If you stop a guy on 3rd down, you can't let him go for it on 4th like that.
Fires out to his wideout. And it's a whole new ball game.
That's a pretty big play. The guys on the losing end of it need to keep their heads up and focus on making a stop during their next drive.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. He splits the uprights with the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And this one's away. the 29. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
You know, they would love to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Yeah, Coach, and the important thing is to at least put your kicker in range for a chance to tie this up. You need to move the ball now on offense.
Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
He's brought down there by the senior at linebacker. That won't be the last time today we'll be talking about this young man.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. That was a sensational catch by the receiver on that play, guys.
Yeah, he left his body out to dry, but he came away with the football. That's the way to pick up some yardage.
And they pick up a first down as well.
He'll get it again. Brought down around the 44-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Come on, he's just a skinny little cornerback. You got to be able to break that tackle and get some yardage.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. Looking long down the left side. Can't connect.
Dangerous, dangerous throw there.
Give credit to the defense. They did a good job out there. This quarterback thought his man would be open, and boy, he was wrong.
And a new halfback checks into the game. Looks to throw. Here comes the pressure. They bring him down.
Coach, they got to find a way to slow down this pass rush.
Well, if they could just slow down this one guy, that'd be a great start. He's got 3 all by himself.
And this freshman quarterback is learning very quickly who to watch out for.
Even though he knows it's coming, he still can't get away, Kirk.
So a huge series here. We'll find out what each team is made of. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's taken down at the 36-yard line. They grab 8 yards there.
And the offensive line did a good job of picking up the blitz.
Yep, the defense over-pursued the play, and it helped them get some good yards.
They motion to the left. Complete. He's got room. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. The defensive line moves in tight. USC is up a field goal. Just under 2 to go in the game. Again, he'll get the call. What a critical first down as time ticks away.
Huge first down. The defense desperately needed a stop there.
We've got a 1st and 10. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. A 1-yard gain on the play.
And the defense had great pressure there. They blitzed the middle linebacker, and there were no holes for the halfback to run through.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Taken down at about the 31. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. We've got 3rd down and 1. Ball on the 31-yard line. And it looks like we've got our Russell Athletic players of the game. They motion to the left. Tackle at the 16-yard line.
That should do it right there. That new set of downs should be enough to run out the clock.
Now the defense's only hope is to somehow force a fumble and recover it. Otherwise, this one is pretty much over.
We're down to just a minute in this game. They're in the red zone, but that doesn't necessarily mean points. Last time they got intercepted. Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brad, great effort up front by that defense.
Here's the 8th play of the series. It's second down. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Hands off to the tailback, and he's got daylight. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play.
We've got a 3rd and 6. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, USC 17, Virginia 14. Kirk, any final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Without question, this is a tough loss for these players. Virginia played a great game, and they should be proud. But I was not impressed with the way they worked the clock towards the end of the game. Wiser play calling and better clock management, in my opinion, would have made a difference in this game.
Well, folks, that's it for this edition of NCAA Football 09. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. And remember that if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.